Sorry about that, everyone. I just got a phone call right as I was about to unmute my mic. Hello, Dragonfly. Nice to see you. You're an early one. Go ahead and try and redeem a new channel point redemption thing I added today. So I've added in kind of a a loyalty tracker, so to speak, of any orders you want to take in, and it'll just count up how many times you've checked into the channel, if you'd like. But yeah, we'll be playing more Death Stranding today, and I do apologize if I get any future phone calls because I'm still waiting for job interviews. Such is life. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Okay. Eh. Hello, hello. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Why the heck is it still showing? Oh, that's unfortunate. 1 second. Doing some last minute fixing because I didn't actually test to see how it looks like on stream. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay. That should work out. Hi everyone. I did get a job interview phone call-ish thing earlier, but it kind of fills me with a lot of because the person who called me wanting to know more about me was an AI recruiter. So I wasn't even speaking to a real person. It was just an AI bot. It was so disheartening, honestly. What can you do? Our humanity is slowly being stripped away. AI recruiter. Yeah, I know. They don't even give you the courtesy of actually talking to a person. It's actually just AI. It's disgusting. But yeah, I need income. I need monies. I need monies in order to live. People die if they are killed. Anyway. Yeah, AI recruiter was when I was first speaking to it, I'm like, this is an AI bot, isn't it? And I kept on trying to ask it questions, and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't have that answer for you yet. I'm like, fuck. Okay. And at the end of the conversation, I should have said, something like, I I already said I did not wish for this call to be recorded. Um, and I should have added at the end that I wish for not to use this phone call to be included in your dataset training, but the fucking bot cut me off and hung up before I could say the full thing. But yeah, disheartening. What was I doing? Orders. Retrieval person or okay, I wasn't really doing that. Cancel order because I'm not doing that no more. I'm not going back. Sorry you had that experience. What can you do? I was also applying for like tech jobs, IT tech jobs, because I do have experience in the field. Like 5 years ago. um, but Like I working in IT service desk was like the most comfy I've had when in like my work experience. It was like one of the most like when I say comfy, it's more like it was the most comfortable I felt in a position whilst working. As like, the other jobs were like I felt out of place and not, not 100% like I'm with, quote unquote my tribe or whatever. Um because I previously I worked in like home health and they're just all a bunch of like a lot of the ones I worked with in home health was like, just kind of Filipino aunties who end up kind of catty. And I worked like the previous job was doing accounts payable for like, a big resort casino kind of thing. And a lot of there were some nice people there, but honestly like they're kind of very cliquish, and I'm not one of those, Starbucks going, Stanley Cup collecting type girls. So I felt out of place kind of with my team. So at the IT job, at least, I was surrounded by geeks and nerds and stuff. And one guy, one guy got told off for bringing in his anime desk mat. So, but I was amongst peers who I had a good like working relationship with because they got it. They understood what it was like to be a nerd and stuff. And yeah, we were just like talking. It's like, oh God, we have to make this group policy for this one user, and they're being such dumbasses, and they're not getting the right information, or like, at least the people I'm talking to, well, for the most part anyway, knew the right side of the mouse and knew how to copy paste, knew the copy paste shortcuts, except for this one lady who managed to somehow get hired by the company, and she would like use two hands to use the copy paste shortcuts, which baffled my mind. Like, there's an easier way to copy paste, right? How did you get this tech job if you don't know how to do a copy paste with one hand? But yeah, anyway, um what was I doing? I don't remember. um Consignment, large medical devices. Yeah. Elapsed time 99 minutes. Huh. Hmm. Okay. I suppose like roboticist, yeah. Everything's fragile and like I don't want to do these. What do I have on my back? Head back to Hartman's lab. Okay. Can I just use the zip lines? I set up a whole bunch of zip lines, right? There's a zip line here, but I wonder if that works out. Or is it outside? I don't see it. Oh, is that where is that it? No, I'm not looking at it the right way. So the zip line's like up there somewhere. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Do I have PCCs on me? I do. Can I put it up there? Probably not. This is still within his thing, isn't it?
restrictions lifted.
Obstacle detected. No, I know, I
Sam.
know.
If you think a prep road that you built on their property, you're sorely mistaken. The sensor ring marks their claim, so pick a spot outside of it.
Damn, this bitch. This guy's not gonna let me.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All
Like I got, I also ended up getting like a phone call last week about, you know, this person who was interested in having me interview for, you know, a tech desktop support job, but I haven't heard back from them at all, and that's really disappointing. They seemed really keen.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
It's just,
Weapons detected. All weapons will
I
be
mean, at
locked
least
until departure.
my unemployment payments are
Welcome,
coming
Sam
through
Porter
now,
Bridges.
so there's that at least for to help us float for a little bit, but still not enough.
Construction complete.
Luckily enough, you know, we're not like a single income household, so we still have a little bit to float, but it's like really tough because you know, tightening belts and all that. Dismount. And at least, like, you know, every few bits of Twitch income is helping too. It's not much, but you know, money's money. It helps. I mean, I say money's money, but there are some things I won't do, you know? Gotta retain some dignity. Well, not necessarily dignity, because yeah, there are people who are comfortable with that, with, you know, certain kinds of work. I'm not comfortable with it. You know, I'm not comfortable of doing it for myself, you know, with myself. And there's more power for those who are. But yeah. It's, there are some places, some things that I am not comfortable doing. So I'm not gonna do those things. Am I going the right way? Okay. Okay. I see. Nice. It's out of range. What's the... Okay, so I'm still fairly close, so I can... Maybe I should start just drawing porn. It's two. Well, I have to do it from over there. Right.
Get it together.
It's okay. It's okay.
Someone's happy.
Okay. Goo goo gaga. Okay, that's not gonna. Where is it? 6. Okay. It has a range of like 300, so I just have to find a good 200 here. So I think on that ridge would be okay. Ow! My legs. Yeah, apologies again for any future VOD watchers, because this part might be muted because copyright. Thanks, Kojima. No! Ah! Fucking... God damn it.
I'm turning over inside my grave.
No, I don't need to drop it. Shit. Wait, backwards.
The thoughts I tried
That's empty.
to
Fuck.
sway would not behave. I'm waiting for you to be laid out. Wait.
Okay, and then one should be over there, and hopefully it'll reach all the way there. This game is pretty though. I kind of I'm kind of sad I'm not really getting into the whole photography part of this game. Because the game is pretty. There are some really cool vistas and stuff like that, but I'm not feeling the whole photo mode aspect. It has a pretty good photo mode too. It's not like it's terrible. Oh, BB's the pose. How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? Because focal length isn't necessarily what I want, but... Happy. Grumpy. Wah. Hey. Why is BB's face open, though? Oh yeah, finger guns. Alright. We did it. Oh, that's interesting. Tilt weight? That's cool. Detailed tilt settings. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. Sam is just such a poser. Normal. Haha. Yeah. Depth of field, brightness, filters, grayscale, seam. Mars. Vignette. Vignette. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Poster. Look at this photograph. Yeah. Film. Square. Heart. Heart. Diamond. Heart. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
making
4,
love
3, 2,
around
1.
tonight. Decide
Construction complete.
you're living up to your lonely skies. The fateful forced its face upon the prize. I'm making excuses for
And the
my
zip lines are so useful going through mountains.
Beginning scan. Scanning restrictions lifted.
1 sec. I just found out one of my friends is in the hospital. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, well, all right. Well, I just had to find out what was going on. But it's it's not like he's dying. It's not like he's dying immediately, if that makes sense. So I don't know. All we find out is in the hospital, and then I had to reach out to his sister to find out he's in the hospital. Vinny, if you're watching this from the hospital, you should have told us. I don't think he's actually watching it from the hospital, though. I don't know if he watches Twitch on his phone.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons unlocked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest.
Great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say. Look, a message from Deadman. It came with the umbilical cord.
Hope your friend was okay.
I'm sorry.
I hope so
You
too.
deserve to know what you were carrying.
I'm waiting for more
But I couldn't risk
information.
Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding.
What?
But she insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it, so I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the President's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many.
Hartman
The records
is
and
very
research
posh.
you
He
helped us
is.
to
He
recover
is.
strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th
Very-
extinction. Come on.
Oh, great. I'm getting another
You know what
phone
this
call.
is,
Hold on. I'm
yes?
gonna pause
Frozen
this.
mammoth from
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm really sorry for that long phone call. Um, that was another job asking for details. I don't know what if it's gonna come out for anything. So we'll see. We'll see. Um. Okay, where were we? Cutscene. Hi, Doc Irving. I'm sorry I missed your bonk. You're free. You can bonk again if you like. Um, but yeah. Stuff is happening. Not all of it good. But yeah. Okay. Continuing the cutscene.
10,000 years ago.
Oh yeah, Doc Irvin, I've added some more channel point redeems that you're free to try if you'd like.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles. But some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago.
Paracephalosaurus.
Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
No, not a Paracephalosaurus. It's a
Only
parasaur.
mammals have umbilical cords.
No, only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam?
What?
EEs are connected to the beach via their strands. And it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain. And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Damn.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So that means Sam is one too.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding, assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions.
I knew it.
Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Activating lab security measures. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date.
Great.
Hartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Harmony. We're counting on you, Sam.
Ugh, so far. I don't want to do it yet. Authentic coffee making kit. Time sensitive to the paleontologist. Fragile. I can take those. Okay, head out. Welcome back,
Order
everyone.
assigned. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so to the paleontologist is back there, right?
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Stranding bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Hello.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Keep on keeping on. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
The cargo appears to be in good condition. You must have been careful.
I've tried.
set this aside for...
What's this? Chemicals. Gas. I don't have a use for that though.
Well,
Good work. New
I don't need chemicals. Finally, we can break back. Love is chemical straight from the genitals. Time sensitive. Live fish. Yeah, I can take some live fish.
deploying autonomous.
Wait, no! Shit. I wanted to take those, not the bots. Stuck. Nina, you have to go. Honestly, okay. Full disclosure. I've only watched like half of the first episode of Breaking Bad. I haven't actually watched like a lot of Breaking Bad. I'm familiar with like some of the memes, but I never watched the like entire thing. Cause like, you know, when it was coming out, we didn't really have access to watching it in Australia. So, yeah, I never really watched it. Yeah, you can flame me now. I know, I have to watch it. It's really good. Oh, okay. So we're in the same boat. Good. I'm not alone. That's good to hear. Can I even go to the roboticist from here? I'm gonna try.
Order assigned.
Like, I want to watch. There's a lot of shows that I want to watch, but you know, time being what it is, I never really actually have a lot of time to watch live action stuff. I only end up watching a lot of anime because of, you know, that's what we watch. Okay, how am I supposed to go there? I'm going to the roboticist. Maybe? Just go back.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Like, I want to watch The Sopranos. I want to watch, you know, Mayfair Witches. I want to watch Discovery of Witches. I was wanting to watch that new TV show of adaptation of Interview with a Vampire. I started watching like the first episode and it seemed alright. The last live action show series that I ended up watching was Bridgerton, which I greatly enjoyed. So mostly I had it on while I was like doing artwork and painting and stuff, so it's not like I was like just sitting down and doing nothing whilst watching it. Is it that way? No. Where does that go? No, that's not where I want to go. Okay, I guess I'll have to make my way down there myself. The roboticist. These fucking mountains.
Skin on my teeth.
The oxygen mask is ruined. How about Doc though? How about you, Doc? What kind of shows have you been watching? Be it live action or animated? Okay. 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 It can still be further up, I guess. 9. Tried stepping back into Serial Experiments Lane after a long time away. Didn't have the emotional impact I was expecting. Serial Experiments Lane is one of those that was probably like really influential for its time. So if you didn't watch it back then and you've watched a lot of things that were like inspired by it afterwards, then probably wouldn't have a lot of like impact as it would now if you watch it nowadays. I actually haven't watched it either. I've heard so many great things about it though. Like, so that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like nervous about revisiting shows that I loved back as a kid. I feel like part of it is that I started where you left off kind of in the middle. Okay, so you're like, instead of like watching it from start to finish, you've ended up like watching it from a little bit of a time away. How far is that? It's 200, so I can do 100 more meters. Yeah, it's kind of the reasons why, like, sometimes if I'm like, you know, especially with like video games, if I'm playing a game and it's been a while since I've last played it, I'm not gonna remember shit. I'm not gonna remember what I did before. So I'm just gonna restart from the beginning again. Near Lake Knot City.
Construction complete.
There's no zip line down there, is there? Doesn't look it. How far is it right now? 200, so I could do another 100. Okay.
Cold. Oh, it's cold.
Should I do it further over there? I feel like I should. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Someone's happy.
Daddy Sam was just dumb. Has 2 left feet. Okay, nah, I can't do that. Okay, well shit. I fell for no reason. I need to drink.
Construction complete.
Let's get the show.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons. Locked until the cargo verified. Thank you.
There you are.
You're welcome.
I suppose this isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last. Can't do it all myself, can I? No one can.
No man is an island.
Good work. New order. Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Okay. Oh damn, that's straight up just destroyed. Shit.
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay. Lost cargo, weather station to doctor. And we'll recycle those. Okay, fabricate equipment. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Hold on. I want to recycle. Skip. Yeah, I'm gonna be using it anyway.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh, do I even have... I don't. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restriction.
There we go.
Yeah, whatever. I probably shouldn't have done it there. And it's my own damn fault. Construction zone. For a safe house. What does this mean?
Construction complete.
Sean the Critic. He has the wrong spelling. He spelled his name wrong. Special alloys. Is there any other zip lines? Why hasn't anybody made zip lines? Why can't I reclaim materials when I disassemble shit? It's not fair. Okay. Obstacle detected.
Gotta stay warm.
Okay. Might as well just follow the mountain range. I feel like I wasted one of my PCCs. Fuck off, please. I don't want to have to deal with you right now.
Construction complete.
Hey, little sippy sip. And I should have also brought some container repair spray, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Metals. Eh? What the fuck? I'm just went around in a circle. Ow. You know what? I'm just gonna restart. So, because, like, I fucked up all that. Fucking mountains. I do have a floating carrier. What the fuck?
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. Path
Weapons
backward.
restrictions lifted. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travel.
Jonathan. There you go. Here's some alloys. Sean the critic. Oh, great. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. So from here, I need to go to there. You might be wondering, why did I make that line if I'm not going to follow it? Because I have a plan. It might not be a very good plan, but it is a plan. Me up. then I just follow that line, I guess. Just, you know, go around. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. I have to go. Okay. Ceramics. Go that way still. Suppose I can make it over there. I could probably make it over there, maybe. Spoopy times. Okay. Okay. Am I going the right way? I hope I am. I am not. Fuck. Okay. Well, if anything, I guess I have a network of zip lines. Okay, so from here, I need to go just that way. Down that way. God. Okay. Where? Okay. I think I fucked up in placing it. Bum. Am I on the wrong side? I'm on the wrong fucking side. I did fuck up on the placement of that. Fuck off, God. I just want to get through this place. Come on. Can these BTs just fuck off, please? Hi. What's the Tom? First thing I hear when you just fuck off. I'm telling the BTs to fuck off, not you. I'm just trying to make a zip line to make my life easier. But no, because I'm fucking up. What are you doing in Canada? This is like the Rocky Mountains. It's not Canada. It's the Rocky Mountains. The giant rocky mountain ridge that spans on the western coast of America and portions of Canada. But I am still in America. I'll get it later.
Wire snapped.
Okay, structure menu. Can I I really hate it. Fucking is this like that way, right? Yeah. Okay. Attach carrier. I thought I was done with this place, but no. Okay. From here, go that way. Through BT infested country. It has been a wild day currently. And I'm kind of over it, to be honest. I'm low energy right now. Maybe I should just give up on trying to fix all the roads. If I can just finish the game. It followed me! No! 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 Ah. I just wanted a hug. I don't want hugs. Oh, for fuck's sake. This snow sucks. Oh, this is my last one. Fuck off. I don't like this. Open na. Yeah. I'm gonna give up on this. I'm just gonna try and just continue the main story then. Okay, so I have to go back to Hartman's lab. And then he said it's going to be the hardest part yet.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Snow. Medyo wala ng pasyente ko eh. Kasi I think I'm just tired. I don't know why I've just been tired a lot lately. So I might end a little early so I can close my eyes for a little bit before raid tonight. Because I'll be streaming again at around 6 p.m. PST. Yeah, my eyes are burning a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a lot of energy right now. Okay, let's see what's going on with my friend in the hospital. Hold on. Okay. recycle. Ceramics. No, actually, I'm not gonna recycle these. I'm gonna put these in the private locker. And lurk while I work? No worries. May look, come in. Equip, greater move speedily. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Container repair spray, probably. Where is it? There it is. Oh! Oh boy. Okay. Can I have... Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna get a car.
Safe travels.
Ad starting in 1 minute.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. Garage. Long range truck. Shall we be a tomato? Let's be a tomato. Okay. Alright. How the fuck am I gonna go there? I don't have a fucking clue, to be honest. So we'll go up there. Then down there. To the Evo Devo. Then we'll go through there. I suppose. I need snow tires. Oh, oh, oh no, oh no. Um, um, um. Oh boy. Bawal masaya, namatay si Jesus. What? Pope? What's going on? Pope? Order? Ah, it's Good Friday already there. Okay, okay. Anong order nyo? House and lot. Ah, gusto mo kape? Pati 20 million. Um, honey, wala 20 million. I don't have 20 million. I would have said like if I had 20 million, do you think I would have been doing this? And honestly, probably I would have still, but I'd have a way better rig. And maybe a more intricate VTuber model. But honestly, I like my VTuber model right now because she's so cute. Sometimes money can't buy aesthetics, you know? Anak ng puta. How am I supposed to get up here? Yun. Ayan, 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 ayan. Ayan, 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 ayan. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Yay! Okay, okay, okay. Kasi generational wealth, hindi ka magtatrabaho. Okay. Technically, there is a VR chat model of Jack Black that could be used as a VTuber model. There is also a Moist Critical Live 2D model that um, is available on the Steam Workshop. So you guys could technically download it and be a live 2D model of Moist Critical if you want. I haven't downloaded or played around with it. The Nino New situation is great. What? What situation? What did I do? What did I do? It's just what Critical says every time. Ah, okay, okay. Honestly, like, I've only seen a couple of his videos. I'm like, I know what he looks like. And I kind of know how he sounds like, but I don't really watch his stuff. I think the last video I watched of him was when he was talking about that stupid kid who's causing havoc in Korea. Wait. What's that name? What's that? Totally not capybaras. Suka, is that you? Is that you? Totally not capybaras? Raisins. Oh, that's an actual thing that happens? Avalanches? It's insane how this thing refuses to tip over. I think it's programmed into its thing. Get out. And I'm going to rest. Cause Sam needs it. He needs a hot shower. A hot shower. Wachima! Hello, Senzu Bean. Welcome. I'm in chapter 8, I think. So I'm just on my way to I guess continue the main storyline. I'm giving up on fixing all the roads. Pulled the trigger on the Death Stranding 2 Collector's Edition. This is like my first time playing it, and I didn't watch the trailer for Death Stranding 2 a lot. Like because I don't know what's going on. I didn't know it came with early access. A bit shitty. Oh, yeah, it's kind of become the thing, I guess, of early access. I get the early access thing for like MMOs and shit like that, but for single player games, I don't really understand why you should buy the early access shit for it. Oh yeah. Okay, go poop. You gotta poop before you shower.
Nice.
How is the story and gameplay so far for you? Be brutally honest. I am having fun. Obviously, you know, it's a Kojima game, so a lot of things are like, what the fuck? Pooping while you shower? No! I don't want to poop while you don't want to poop while you shower because you don't want to have to stomp the poopy bits into the drain. That's how you get really bad. Okay, fine, shower some more. Ah, it's so needy. But yeah, you don't want to have to stomp the poop down the drain because that's how you get like back up, and then you have to clean out the drain and stuff. The beauty of waterfall moments, the game will be 100% make sense. We'll see. I am dumb. And also, I'm streaming while playing this, so sometimes, like, you know, sometimes it's like, during the cutscenes, I'm kind of like, going, what? And half the time I'm like, ah ha ha, chat's funny, yappa yappa yappa. 7 questions, I can help with questions. I don't have any questions for it so far. I probably, any questions that I have, just double check with me if I actually want it answered. Because sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean? And then it's still a thing that I just want to find out answers for myself, you know? Okay, so he took a shower, he's fine. No, okay. Alright, let's leave. I'm not the kind of person that plays a game especially one of this length, like over and over again. I like I'm already getting frustrated with the lack of ceramics or lack of easily available ceramics. And I'm just like, fuck this, fuck these, fuck that last bit of road that I need to finish. I don't want to have to bother with it anymore because it's being a pain. So I'm just gonna go and try and finish the game. And sometimes the BTs are like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fist fucking me right now? And it can get frustrating, but that's how it is with a lot of games anyway. That's surprising you have treated a game as supernatural science fiction. Oh yeah. No, 100%. Like, I'm not. I went into this game fully knowing it's a Kojima game. There is science fiction shit going on. I know I've played many runs of Metal Gear Solid before. I know how Kojima is, and this is hot in his heels on um not being able to fully realize PT or Silent Hills. So I know, like, even before I played this, people were joking like, "Oh, walking simulator, whatever." I'm like, there's more to the game than just a walking simulator. It's a fucking Kojima game. What do you want? Ah, yes, lack of ceramics. There are ways to farm it, but you'll figure it out. Like, I guess it's like the Timefall farm and then going around the mule camps and getting the ceramics there. But honestly, right now, I'm like, I'm over it. I'm kind of over it. Where am I fucking going? Oh, there's a way like that? Where am I going again? Okay. Wait. Okay, that's the Evo Devil. Okay. Yeah, I have a few friends who have been watching my stream playing it as well. And they pop in from time to time, giving me advice and stuff. Was I supposed to do anything here? No. One of them, is our raid lead. So one time during raid in Final Fantasy, he's like, "Oh, how's your Death Stranding 2 or Death Stranding game coming along?" And I'm just like, "Fucking ceramics." And he's like, "Ah, yes, I understand. Keep on keeping on." Like, thanks. Might be a bring small to there's a big order going south now that gives a ton of metal ceramics. I've seen it, but right now I'm like, I can't be bothered trying to go back all the way over there. And yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I think I'm okay with just going to finish the game. Like, honestly, majority of the roads are done, except for like these two, which this one just needs cryo crystals, and and then this bit that needs like ceramics and cryo crystals, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Once I have to answer a question in Discord. It's like, what should we have for dinner? Oh, maybe, fried chicken would be nice, but also consider Taco Bell. Something easy to eat. Oh, okay, they're not feeling Taco Bell. Fine. If not. Okay. I have no more BTs here. Maybe, hopefully. I don't want to have to deal with them. No, I'm going the wrong way! And there's been a lot of screaming for me as well because I lose my footing and I'm like, no! And fall. And part of it is like, I just kind of want to brute force my way through the game. Alright, okay, so... Hmm. Well, we'll see. I really don't mind people disliking the game for preference reasons, but it's sad even pathetic people have the need to degenerate. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, you know, games games like all media have people's preferences and you know what people like and don't like. Just because you don't like the game doesn't mean like objectively there are some games that suck. Like 100%. Objectively there are games that do suck. However, games in terms of taste, like one person might really enjoy the game despite its faults. That gives no reason for for another person to like, badmouth other people for liking something. Don't ick someone else's yum. Like it goes so far to stop giving much. Yeah, like I had this one acquaintance that just got into Balatro, and he's like, "Oh, it took me so long to get into this game, but I'm glad I did because um, it's giving me an avenue to like to relax instead of just doom scrolling before bed." And I'm like, 100%. And all of a sudden, there's this guy in there, his reply saying, "Balatro sucks. Don't give it money. It's a shit game." I'm like, bruh, don't you have anything else better to do with your day? You have to go. It's like, why is like hating the game so much become like your entire personality? Because even his handle was like, "Balatro sucks." Oh, that wasn't such a bad
Sam,
drive.
you should be nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
Oh, for what it's worth, I'm playing this on PC with a DualShock or the PS5 controller, so I have all the upgrades of like, feeling the haptic feedback and the resistance triggers, and it's really, really cool. But I did turn off the gyro controls because I don't like gyro controls.
Sam, you need to get those materials processed in order to finish the Cairo relay.
I don't like how this guy is being very sussy, honestly. I've always been a big fan of don't ick someone else's yum. Because, let people like what they like. Like, there are some games that I don't particularly like. That doesn't mean, you should hate someone for it. Like, it just means I'm probably not going to play with you. At first, I thought it was a cancel culture, but grows into something more hideous. I've seen people complaining about the option to skip boss battles in the sequel. Eh, of course they label it. Oh my god. You know, with those kinds of things, I just ignore. For the most part, like I don't. If you look at my socials, I don't have a Twitter. Well, I don't. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it anymore. And I'm more of the kind of person to just stay in their own lane and try not to get too look too much into this kind of uh for lack of better term discourse, because it's so tiring. Like, why would it shouldn't take up so much of your brain. Like, it shouldn't live rent free in your brain. Yeah, so it's just people, and move on, uh oh, one sec. I'm my auntie's like sending me a message wanting to meet up where at my old place of work, and I'm like, I don't work there no more. Hold on. Yeah, that's kind of an awkward awkward response. My auntie's like, "Hi, I'm at the big company meeting at the moment. Can we meet up? Where are you?" I'm like, "I I was let go like last month. So we can't meet up. I'm sorry." Very awkward, especially since apparently she's very high up in the company. Um, yeah. So yeah, hi. Um, okay. Oh yeah, delivery requested cargo. Like I'm all for accessibility and stuff like that. Sometimes, sometimes people just want to play the game without having to worry about shit. So I'm like, I'm fine with that. But then there are some cases where like, sometimes the boss battles are supposed to be there to give you, that feeling of accomplishment and shit like that and continuing the game.
Good job, Sam. Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
At some point though, you gotta wonder, it's like, okay, so why don't you just play visual novels? But honestly, like if you don't like a game, then the game's not for you. It's simple as that. Like just ignore other people and you know. Yeah, that Bellatrix sucks guy, I ended up blocking him. I don't need that shit. I don't need to see that shit. Even though he replied to an acquaintances thing, it's like, that's kind of negativity I don't need in my life. People just don't like to see other people happy with things they don't like. Yeah. And stop liking a thing. Yeah, there's like 8 billion people in the world. There's a lot of opinions out there.
We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance. Edgenut City awaits. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time,
I am
they'll
very
expand their operations and
suspicious
establish
of
a new
this
facility.
guy.
In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
How about I hoverboard? So I'm grateful. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I get for looking at chat while walking. I'm grateful for Kojima's MGS franchise and endowed me with critical thinking and strong moral compass. Oh, if you thought that was funny, go ahead and clip it. There's no reason why you shouldn't clip things. I have the control whether or not to delete it anyway. Death Stranding was extremely therapeutic during the hard lockdowns. Yeah, because like it has the whole, connecting America type thing. And just like Animal Crossing that came out during the pandemic, it just helped. Oh, it was just a way to help, people connect, even if they couldn't connect face to face. Lucas. What was I going to do? All-terrain skeleton lurker. Slimy ecker. My most played Kojima game was Metal Gear Solid 3 though. I just had so much fun. What was I supposed to do? Hold on. Oh, collect 16 kilos. No, wait, that's not it. Me? Do I have to go into the safe house? Probably. It's a puzzle. Okay.
Your work is great.
Yeah, I spent a good chunk of this stream just yapping and being kind of AFK because of phone calls. I'm sorry, guys.
Good morning, Sam.
And restarting
Collection complete.
because
Thank
I
you for
get
your generosity.
frustrated with the zip lines. Rage quitting, yeah. Because of snow. Because of BTs, not the snow. Because, like, you know, I try not to let games, like, tilt me, you know? Because I don't need bad vibes. And that's kind of the reasons, like, I don't play a lot of PvP games. Summoning objects from the other side through the tar? I've been analyzing the tar samples you collected me, and I gotta say, its properties are wholly unlike those of the more common tar we have observed on this planet in the past. Same can be said for tar taken from the strata in which the ammonite of the umbilical cord was found. No deposits have been discovered save for those accompanying massive fossil beaches. It's as if the literal stuff of extinctions. Even more strangely, it seems like that objects submerged in concentrations of this tar are partially, if not entirely, transported elsewhere, most likely to the beach, I suspect. Therefore, by chucking that nuke into the crater lake, you may have sent it to the other side itself. Assuming it's a two-way street, that also means that matter sent to that world can theoretically return to through the tar once more. This would explain some of the more fantastic stories I've heard of buildings swallowed whole by tar, only to miraculously rise from the depths at a later date, looking exactly as they did when they were lost. Which has intriguing implications. If the tar is the gateway to the past that has consumed, then maybe we could manipulate it into regurgitating its old meals. I walk a lonely road. I just left Mountain Knot City behind. Don't worry, I'm not getting in touch to grab how hard anything is, but honestly. First expedition. Porter got snagged by a BT. All this tar started bubbling off the ground, along with rocks and buildings and all sort of debris. Stuff from the past, people said, and the porter used it to escape the tar to give the BT a slip. Eh? Does that mean I have to walk into the tar? Okay, so I'm sorry, tomato truck guy. Um. But, yeah.
Good morning, Sam.
Oh.
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way. We can't give up, not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
I do. I'm gonna jump. Ah, whee!
What can't you do?
Oh. Okay. I just got... Okay. Goodbye, truck. Goodbye. I'm gonna make another floating carrier. Nico Negima. It lives there now. It'll come back. Didn't you read the article? It said that anything that's sunk in the tar comes back at some point. Too long, didn't read. Yeah, okay. Basically, it said that anything that that gets sunk in the tar or gets consumed by the tar eventually shows back up at some point. Because it's not as if it just completely sinks in the tar, but it gets transported to like another dimension or whatever. Like as a summary, it gets sent to another dimension. It gets sent to the beach.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
Okay. You're gonna send this one too. I was looking for a motorcycle, to be honest. Really? No. 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 More hug friends. No.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta use the catapult. Wait, no otter hoodie. Oh yeah, what the fuck? Where's the otter hoodie? Okay, so that's not what I want. Where's the otter hoodie? There we go. There's the otter hoodie. There! Don't be disappointed. It's there. It's there. It's there. Okay. I am going to try and hoverboard across.
Give me a break.
I can't. You know, there's a whole bunch of BTs there. I'm probably thinking that's where where I should go.
Let's top of the rope.
More hug friends is always a good idea. Ah. Ah. But honestly, like I might, if I can't figure this out soon, I might end it here so I can rest a little bit. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. Oh, that's a big one. Now it wasn't doing shit. Or did it? No! Yeah, that's not it. That wasn't it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go save and go rest, I guess. Normally I just do 3-hour streams anyway, but for Death Stranding I've just been playing longer hours than normal. Because it doesn't seem like it's a long... It didn't seem like it's a long session, because a lot of it is just like driving around. But I'm feeling rather fatigued, so I'll play some more tomorrow instead. So if I don't see you guys later during raid in around like 2 hours, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So sorry to cut it short. A little short comparatively to my other Death Stranding streams, but it is how it is. Into private room, because fuck that.
Your work is great.
Let's see. BBGG. GG Morin? I'll see you again. No worries. Thanks guys. Salamat sa inyong dalawa. Ingat kayong pareho. Thanks Doc Irving for dropping by and just chilling there. And thank you whoever else is just lurking in the background. Let's see who we can raid out to at
Good morning,
least.
Sam.
Let's see. There's a bunch of people still streaming Death Stranding, so let's see. Let's see who we can say hi to. Making unique deliveries, first playthrough. Okay, so we'll raid out to this person who's doing his first playthrough through Death Stranding as well. He's playing on the PS5. So, good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.